On the new RAV for 2026, the RAV4 has a standard drive recorder camera, whether or not you go with the LE all the way up to the limited model. Once you get to the screen here, it's going to let you know that you have a continuous loop that's always ongoing for your drive recorder camera. It's going to capture up to 91 events, and after the 91st event, it's going to start overwriting. You can also do a manual clip here. It's going to record 10 seconds before the button is pressed and 10 seconds after the button is pressed. So we're going to hit OK here and continue. Under the screen here, it's already enabled, but you're going to have three settings. You're going to have your new clip, you're going to have your library, which is where you're going to find your loops, and then you have your preferences here. So you're going to have several preferences under your preference screen here, and those are going to be based on the incident here. So incident sensitivity, you can do a low, a high, or normal, but you also have a manual sort of overwrite, and then you have your automatic clip storage as well, okay? So we can enable any of those. But we're going to start at a manual clip here. So you can press it and start on the manual clip. You can do a manual save here, or either you can go to your voice command and you can say activate drive recorder, and then it's going to activate your drive recorder. It's going to save up to 10 seconds before and 10 seconds after, giving you a total of 20 seconds total. Or you can just say, hey Toyota, activate drive recorder.
Preparing to record.
And there you go, guys. Like I said, 10 seconds before, 10 seconds after. So you'll see that, and it'll also drop this clip down. You're going to see it drop down right in here once it saves. So there you go. So you're going to tap on that, and that's going to be your manual recordings right there, guys. So you can do a couple of things once you come to the manual recordings here. So you can tap on that. I can maximize it. I can minimize it. You also have a map view. Map view shows you where the incident took place, but it does require an active subscription for your Drive Connect, okay? So your Drive Connect is your cloud-based navigation, so you do have to have an active subscription to that. You can pause it, you can go forward or either back. You have your settings right here. You have your brightness and also your contrast, where you can change the brightness or contrast of that. Now, if we go back here, we can even export it, okay? We can export it to a thumb drive, and we have our preferences, which you saw earlier. That's going back to the preferences. Or either we can delete the clip, so either or. We're going to go back. We're going to tap on the outside right here. We're going to go right back to that. Now, if we're going to go to the other clips, we can go to the other clips as well, okay? You can manage. You can delete those manually, or you can delete all. You can save all these as well. I can export all those, but once I go to export, it's looking for a thumb drive, okay? So thumb drive not found. Yeah, thumb drive, that thumb drive is going to be right in here, guys. That's going to be your thumb drive right there. That's where you're going to be able to export those. But you do have to have a thumb drive in there. Otherwise, you're going to get this message here letting you know that the thumb drive is not found there. It's going to tell you to insert the thumb drive in the USB. Now, we're going to hit OK here. I'm going to show you something else here, which is really cool. Now, on this screen right here under Library, you can access the manual clips. You can do the driving incidents, if there are any driving incidents. And the continuous loop is what I was telling you about. So you have your 1-minute loops there. Every time we pause that, that's going to take us to those recordings here, guys. So pause. And that's going to be your manual sort of loops come up. So we can delete that. Like I said, we can delete all if we want. So that's your deleting right there. Okay. So now let's go down. There's no driving incidents. It shouldn't be. Well, actually, you know what? Yes, there are driving incidents there. I guess because people were driving or whatever. Maybe they slammed on the brakes a little bit too hard. And like I said, that's based on G-forces. Apparently, not only airbag sort of deployments, but also driving incidents where you're driving or whatever. Like I said, maybe you're at a red light or something like that. Maybe you slammed on brakes a little bit too hard. So those are driving incidents from someone early today, evidently. So you have those. So even if the vehicle does not have the 360 camera, you're always going to have a forward-facing camera, and you also have the rear-facing camera that'll give you those two perspectives. Now, if you have the 360 camera, you're going to have the extra cameras on the side. So you get up to 4 views on those particular ones, as opposed to the vehicles that do not have the surround view camera. So you're always going to get the front and the back, but you also can get the side cameras if you have the 360 camera, guys. So you see this right here. So this right here, this was a driving incident. And this is, like I said, this is up to 52 miles per hour. So evidently it was something that prompted the driving incident there. But let's look at the continuous loop as well, because you're going to have some of those as well. So that's your pause right there. So those are all your different sort of, those are all your different clips. As you can see, there's a bunch of different clips. So you're going to have about 90 of those. And like I said, that's going to be the front and the back. So this is going to be your rear once it comes up. There's your rear. Okay. So I can maximize it. So there's a car in back. That's pretty cool, guys. So you don't have to have that dash cam anymore like you did through port like we had on previous models. But you do have this right here, and it basically is going to record behind you and also in front of you. And on the sides, if you have the 360 camera standard on your 2026 RAV4. I just wanted to give you a quick insight as to how you can go between those. You can see those clips and everything. And like I said, once again, that's your contrast right there. If I want to change that, if I want to export that or either delete it, I can. There's my preferences, and there's my export to USB, which is pretty cool. One more thing, guys. You have to have an active profile in order to use your drive recorder. You cannot be in guest mode to actually access that. You have to have an active profile on this right here, which should have been set up when you purchase your vehicle from your salesperson at your local Toyota dealership. But to go back, so we're going back here. That's your continuous loop. Now your map view, like I said, you see right down here at the bottom, an active subscription, navigation subscription is needed. And like I said, that is your cloud-based navigation or your Drive Connect. And that is complimentary for a year. Usually, guys, I think that's still the same on the RAV4s. Usually on previous Toyota models, that is complimentary for a year. But that is a must, guys. But just wanted to give you a quick video on how to operate your drive recorder camera, because some people may not know because your salesperson just didn't tell you. But that is a quick view of that. And like I said, if you want to disable that, you can. Just go here. And now it is disabled, guys. So if somebody else is driving your car or something like that, you don't want them to have access to that, you can go ahead and turn it off there. And you notice it grays out up top too and shows a little line through it. But guys, that is how you activate and use your drive recorder camera in your new RAV4. If you have any questions, drop those in the comments. But I hope this video helps. I hope you find it helpful. Please forward this to friends and family that maybe they purchased a new RAV4 and they don't know how this feature works. Thanks for joining. You can find me right here on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Andre Drives. Make sure you check out my TikTok as well, because I'm always giving tips there as well. But make sure you guys subscribe, and I'm eternally grateful. Hope you guys had a great day. Hope you had an even better weekend. Thanks for joining in and checking out the new drive recorder in the new 2026 RAV4. But make sure you guys drop a comment if you have any questions. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining in. Peace.